VAT Reform Proposal in Thailand. Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Pichai Chunhavajira has addressed a proposal to revise Thailand's value-added tax (VAT) structure. The proposal includes introducing a 1% VAT rate for businesses with annual income between 1.5 and 1.8 million baht. He emphasized that a comprehensive review of the VAT system is ongoing and that no final decision has been reached. When asked if this change might increase pressure on small businesses during tough economic conditions, Pichai declined to comment. He also did not provide a timeline for completing the review, stating only that further study is necessary. Pichai previously noted that the proposal aims to improve VAT compliance. Many small business owners allegedly underreport income to remain under the 1.8 million baht exemption threshold. The suggested lower-tier VAT rate is modeled after systems in some European countries. According to ministry estimates, the measure could generate up to 200 billion baht in additional revenue, helping reduce the national fiscal deficit from 4.4% to potentially 3.5% of GDP. The Finance Ministry continues to evaluate the economic impact and feasibility of the proposal before submitting it to the cabinet. NNT. Major crackdown on TI-888 gambling syndicate. Thailand's Crime Suppression Division, CSD, has launched a large-scale operation against the infamous online gambling network TI-888. Coordinated raids in 5 provinces led to 13 arrests and the seizure of assets valued at over 50 million baht. The operation, led by Paul Lieutenant General Widya Sriprasert, involved over 80 officers conducting searches at 14 sites across Ubon Ratchathani, Sisaket, Buriram, Nakhon Nayok, and Chonburi. Among those arrested were the alleged masterminds, Mr. Nathithiwat, 53, and his wife Ms. Nawaporn, 30, as well as financial mules, administrators, accountants, and gamblers. Charges include organizing illegal gambling, encouraging others to gamble, money laundering, and conspiracy to launder money, all under warrants issued by the criminal court. Police confiscated a variety of assets: 23 cars, 49 land title deeds, 46 luxury items, 5 gold pieces, 1 firearm, 22 electronic devices, 30 bank books, 29 ATM cards, and 160 other items. Investigations revealed the group was dismantled in 2023 but resumed operations under new website names, offering full-scale gambling services including football betting, baccarat, slot machines, and lotteries. Illegal income was funneled through front businesses like construction and car rental companies. Authorities cited serious impacts on communities, including youth gambling addiction, rising household debt, and increased criminal activity such as violent robberies. TI-888 had been active since 2022, using a complex money trail of domestic bank accounts and e-wallets. Despite large sums passing through these accounts, balances were regularly cleared to avoid detection. After months of surveillance, police executed a decisive crackdown. While the main suspects confessed, several money mules continued to deny involvement. All suspects are now in legal custody for further investigation. National Energy Policy Committee meets under PM Paetongtarn. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra chaired the first 2025 meeting of the National Energy Policy Committee, NEPC, at Government House. The session included Deputy Prime Ministers Phumtham Wechayachai, Parapan Salarathavibaga, Pichai Chunhavajira, and key officials from the Ministries of Defense, Energy, Commerce, Foreign Affairs, Industry, and the Prime Minister's Office. The Prime Minister stressed the importance of monitoring energy prices due to their influence on cost of living and economic competitiveness. She called for unity among agencies to ease the burden of energy costs and emphasized the need to accelerate clean energy development and investment. She urged faster updates to the purchase criteria for clean energy and supported the adoption of direct power purchase agreements, direct PPAs, at competitive rates. To ensure short-term energy affordability, the Prime Minister instructed the Energy Regulatory Commission, ERC, to cap the electricity tariff, FT, at no more than 3.98 baht per unit for May-August 2025, and target no more than 3.99 baht per unit for September-December 2025, barring major fuel price shifts. A new national energy plan must also be finalized to guide future renewable energy purchases. Deputy Government spokeswoman Sasikarn Wathanajan reported that the committee approved reducing the FT rate from 36.72 satang/unit to 19.72 satang/unit using surplus profits from utilities, lowering average rates to 3.98 baht/unit, May-August 2025. Assigning ERC, EGAT, PTT, and other agencies to keep the rate under 3.99 baht/unit, September-December 2025, without using the national budget. Approving lower purchase prices for 2,180 megawatts of renewable projects due to decreasing solar and wind costs, based on EGAT benchmarks. Temporarily suspending 1,488.5 megawatts in new renewable procurement under the FIT scheme, pending a pricing structure review. The meeting also acknowledged progress in drafting a new gas pricing structure. Key elements include recognizing natural gas separation plants as public utilities, offering discounts based on byproduct values, and setting tailored gas costs by sector. These changes aim to reduce electricity prices without harming the petrochemical industry. The Energy Policy and Planning Office, EPPO, will coordinate with stakeholders like NESDC, ERC, PTT, industry groups, and gas traders to finalize the framework for NEPC approval. PRD. Final stage of rescue at collapsed SAO building in Chadchart. Bangkok Governor Chadchart Sittipunt has confirmed that search and recovery efforts are nearing completion at the collapsed State Audit Office, SAO, building in the Chadchart district, following the March 28 earthquake. Rescue teams have finished excavating Zone SC2, reaching the basement level without finding additional victims. Focus has now shifted to Zone SC1, the final area awaiting clearance. The number of missing persons has risen to 14, after police received 6 new reports, bringing the total number of affected individuals to 109. Authorities believe some of the missing may already be among the unidentified remains undergoing forensic analysis. So far, 45 to 46 sets of remains have been returned to families. Officials expect the entire site to be reopened in 3 to 4 days. Once search operations are concluded, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, BMA, will return the site to the SAO, which will decide the building's fate, including potential demolition. Governor Chadchart clarified that the BMA's role is limited to recovery operations. The decision on demolition rests solely with the SAO. He noted that the earthquake demonstrated the overall resilience of Bangkok's buildings, with only one collapse. While some structures sustained cracks, most have been deemed safe following repairs. The governor also said that most areas around the site have reopened, and the Chadchart district office is now collecting data on residual impacts to assess whether further support or compensation is necessary.